course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The Jayhawks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And the Jayhawks will line up now. It's first and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second and goal for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Bennett. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
To throw, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Defense not pressing this time. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
And the Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st and goal, handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. Man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
To settle for 3 here would be deflated. 3rd down and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Barber. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's that defense shifting again. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for some space. It's Stewart. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Play before they head to the locker room. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's got it. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Using his legs, it's Stewart. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got a first down and more. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The Jayhawks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They can't slow him down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Kansas. Strong game by this quarterback. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Gamecocks offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When the defense had everything covered downfield, the quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. The pass is caught. Ball carrier tackled there. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Harbor. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Return starts from inside the 5. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. Well, the big fella's Kurt flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Jayhawks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Snags a quick throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. Sideline.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Ball handed to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal. It's it. Hold your breath here. And the field goal is good. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Sellers. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job in knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Defense needs a stop to force overtime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That's a strong stiff arm. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He made his previous attempt. This one is a lot more pressure-packed to take the lead in the final seconds. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. To throw, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to